Spooky Haunts here, and I'm back with another spooky unboxing video. So I am finally back tonight with a very fun unboxing video here on my Spooky Haunts channel. I know I said it the last time that I was on, that I was going to be doing something really cool and have a really cool unboxing video. And finally, I am here tonight on this spooky night to do a unboxing video of finally, it's been a while. So I am a little bit late of doing this video. I was supposed to actually do it like 2 months ago. It did arrive about a few weeks ago, so my goal was to actually do it as soon as it arrived, but then it ended up arriving a little bit later. So before we get to it, let's actually talk about this right now. So I actually was part of the 31 Nights of Halloween Freeform chat on my Instagram channel, which if you do follow me, it is GhostlyOSpooky, which is my Instagram account. And they had a little bit, and during that month of October, during spooky season of Halloween, they had a 31 Nights of Halloween spooky chat. And the chat was named the Broom Chat. So basically what it was all 31 Nights of Halloween was streaming on Freeform this past October. So if you were able to watch the 31 Nights of Halloween on Freeform, they had a little bit of a sweepstakes during that month of October where you have to watch Hocus Pocus and Nightmare Before Christmas several times within the night. And that was part of it as well. And then they would also have a little bit of a trivia on the Broom Chat and give you questions about Hocus Pocus or Nightmare Before Christmas and things like that. And I don't know who was actually part of the sweepstakes, but there was a few people who also entered it. And at the end of the month of October, you have a chance to enter a 31 Nights of Halloween Freeform mystery box. So that's what they were offering at that moment. So at the moment, I was working at Spirit Halloween. So I was also, during those nights when I was working there, they also have 31 Nights of Halloween on Freeform. So I tried to catch as many of the showings of Hocus Pocus and Nightmare Before Christmas and Beetlejuice and things like that during that busy month of October, which, by the way, is my favorite month ever, which we all know that. And they also had like I said, a Broom Chat. So they do give you trivia questions. You answer it. If you get all the questions right by the end of the month of October, they send you if you win, they sent you a 31 Nights of Halloween Freeform mystery box. So unfortunately, guys, I was the one that won. I knew on Halloween because they did have the 31 Nights of Halloween on Freeform and it was ending on Halloween. So around 9, 10-ish, 10 at night on Halloween night, when they gathered all the information, I found out, I got the email that I won, and they were sending me the 31 Nights of Halloween Freeform box. So I was so happy. They said tracking info would be updated later on. It took about, I would say, 2 or 3 days to get the tracking, which I got a little bit on the fence thinking that, could this be right? Are they just saying I won and they're not going to send it to me? Is this some sort of scam? I didn't really know, but I knew that I was going to get it, and there was going to be a matter of time when I was going to get that email telling me that the tracking was updated. So I waited about 3 days. They said it was going to be about 3 days. It ended up taking about almost a week for the tracking to be updated. So I went to the tracking. It said there was no tracking information at this time. So I was getting a little bit worried. And then within about 5 or 6 days, the tracking was finally updated, and it said it was coming from Los Angeles, California. So that might be where the headquarters is of 31 Nights of Halloween. I'm not exactly sure, but that's exactly where it was coming from. So once I saw that it was coming from Los Angeles, I'm like, all right, it's going to take about a week for me to get it because it's coming from California, so it usually takes some time. And that was about November 5th, November 6th. That's when the tracking information was updated. And then after that was updated, by November 17th, November 18th, I still didn't get it yet. And then around during Thanksgiving weekend, around after Thanksgiving, I finally got the package. So it took about, I would say, 3 to 4 weeks during Halloween to get this. But it's here, guys. I wanted to tell the story before I do the unboxing. So yeah, I'm a little bit late on doing this video since it did arrive, almost, a month ago now. But I am here to do the video, and I do not know what's in this box. So they tell you that it's a 31 Nights of Halloween Freeform box, but they don't really tell you what's inside. So this is the mystery. This is the fun part. But they did send me 2 separate packages. So this one, to me, feels like a t-shirt. I'm not exactly sure. I guess they couldn't fit it in here. And then this is the actual box itself. So we're going to unbox this first, and then we're going to get to the box itself. But guys, I'm super excited. I was so happy that I won. I guess I answered some questions on Hocus Pocus, and I got it right. Some about Nightmare Before Christmas and Beetlejuice. There was a mixture of a lot of things. And I entered it last year in 2024, and I didn't end up winning. Someone else won. So I said, let me try again this year. I officially opted in with my Ghostlio Spooky Instagram account. And once I opted in, I was able to join the sweepstakes by the end of September, before 31 Nights of Halloween started. Now, if you were going to join the sweepstakes of 31 Nights of Halloween, you have to do it before they did it in October, because if you ended up doing it like October 2nd or 3rd, it would be too late. The chat would end and you can't join. So you have to join at the time before they started the 31 Nights of Halloween on Freeform. So that's how it works. So if you started a little bit later, you wouldn't be able to join the sweepstakes, and you would have to join next year. So that's how it works, because they closed the broom chat right away. They only allow certain members. So I think once they hit the certain member mark, they close the broom chat. So I'm not sure exactly how many people were there, but there was a good amount, because it does tell you some of the likes. You can't see the questions that people answer. Like, they'll give you the trivia. I think one of the answers was, what was the first name of Hocus Pocus originally? And I said Halloween House, which that was the first original name of Hocus Pocus. That's what they wanted to name it first. And it doesn't tell you if it's right, but I kind of had a feeling that I was going to be right on that. And then once I submitted my answer, they don't really tell you. They just continue to, answer questions every night. So when I was at Spirit Halloween, I was also checking that. I was checking the messages, because if you do miss the messages, once they send it to you, you could potentially be knocked out of the chat. That's what I found out. So say if they send it on the room chat and they send you 3 questions and you don't answer them within like 3 days later, they automatically take you out of the chat and you're out of the sweepstakes. So it's a very hard thing to enter. You have to be on top of it the moment you enter it. And I was on top of it at the end of September. So like I said, when I worked at Spirit Halloween, I definitely was updating myself every second and try to answer every question that they asked me. Only I would update it if they asked me questions, and also how many of the shows that I watched on 31 Nights of Halloween. So I won, and I'm super happy, and that's why I am doing this video here tonight. So I wanted to tell the story on how I got this. So anyway, let's get to it. Let's see what's inside of here. I want to thank Freeform and 31 Nights of Halloween of sending me this package. I appreciate it. I watch 31 Nights of Halloween every single year. It is my favorite time of the year, guys. And I know it's over. I know we're in the month of December. I know we're still another year away for that to air again. But it's okay, because I have this mystery box to keep me occupied and have it until it starts up again. I wonder what's in it, but we're going to get to that last. Let's start off with this. So they sent me 2 separate packages. I was a little bit confused on what this was. I assumed it was going to be in here. But I think this is just the mystery box by itself. And then I think they sent me this separately. So I don't think this was included in the mystery box. I think they just sent me this separately. So I believe the mystery box, everything is inside of this one. Anyway, let's get to it and let's see what we get inside. So like I said, I won the broom chat. I was super happy. And let's take a look at the package. So has a little paper here. Let's see what this is. So they did send me a little bit of a paper. It says, thank you for being a winner of 31 Nights of Halloween on Freeform. We want to send you a mystery item to go with your mystery box. We want to thank you again and hope to see you next year on 31 Nights of Halloween on Freeform of 2026. I hope you enjoy, and thank you for joining. So they sent me a little bit of a paper. So that is awesome right there. They're telling me, thank you for being the winner. We send you something separate besides the mystery box. So let's see what they sent me. And it does say the description on the bottom. But anyway, it's okay. So here we go. Let's see what's inside, guys. It looks like it's a t-shirt to me, obviously. Let's see what they sent me. And oh my God, they sent me a 31 Nights of Halloween Freeform pocket t-shirt. I don't know if you guys could see that. Really, really awesome. So let's actually take a look at the t-shirt. I think it's a size large. It's a large, which is perfect. So it's not like they gave me a size that didn't fit. So they gave me a large. And it says 31 Nights of Halloween on Freeform on the pocket, if you guys could see that. So right there, you get the logo on the pocket. So let's take a look at the shirt itself. Really, really cool. And then in the back, wow, guys, let's just take a look at the shirt. I'm going to stand up here so you can see it better. So it says 31 Nights of Halloween on the pocket. Then on the side, it also says Partners Federal Credit Union. So it looks like it's partnered by a bank, I guess. And then in the back, it says ready for Halloween since last Halloween. And there's a mummy in the back. That is really cool. I like that. That is really cool. I like how there's a back to it instead of just showing you the logo in the front. So that's a nice touch. That is a really nice t-shirt that they gave me. So I'm definitely going to wear this. Yeah, it would have been cool if they gave me like a long sleeve shirt, but I'm not complaining. I got a free t-shirt out of it. I'm definitely going to wear this a lot, probably for bed and out. I mean, I know right now it's a little bit too cold to wear a t-shirt, but this is going to be perfect to wear during like any time. So thank you, Freeform, for sending me this 31 Nights of Halloween shirt. Really, really cool. I mean, that is really cool. So I guess the t-shirt was not included in the mystery box. They just sent me this separately. But guys, let's just check the t-shirt out again. I think it's really cool. So again, it says 31 Nights of Halloween in large. And then in the back, you get the mummy as well. It says ready for Halloween since last Halloween. That is a nice touch. And then in the back, it does say Freeform. Really nice shirt, guys. I can't wait to wear this. This is also a collector's item as well, but I'm also going to wear it. And they gave me a size large, which is great. So it looks like they just gave me any mystery size, which is kind of cool. If they kind of gave me an extra small, it would have been kind of tight and it would have been, but they gave me the perfect size. So right out of the box, they gave me, well, right separately, they gave me the 31 Nights of Halloween t-shirt. So we're going to put that to the side. I love having memorabilia as well. I love having apparel to things like this. It's just super exciting. So thank you, Freeform, for sending me the shirt. I'm happy. Now let's get to the main attraction, the actual Freeform mystery box. So this would also be a collector's item as well. So let's see what the box looks like. And they did package this very well. So try to bear with me as I open up the tape. I want to try that I don't damage anything here as I open it. Let's see what I get inside the box. Here we go. With me as I try to open this. But yeah, I mean, that sweepstakes, I definitely wanted to join the broom tour. I mean, like the broom chat on my Ghostlyo Spooky Instagram. And I finally won, and I was so happy that I won. I just couldn't believe it because I love 31 Nights of Halloween. It's like my favorite thing ever. And I'm happy that I have a chance to own memorabilia of the 31 Nights of Halloween. So I'm trying to rip this part open here. Again, I'm trying to open this part, but they really did put some tape on it. So we're going to try to get, like I said, try to bear with me here. It's okay. I don't know what that is. I think that was just the address label. All right, let's see. Like I said, they made this super, they put a lot of tape on this here. So they definitely did package it really nice. But yeah, the package, it really did take a while to get here. I was getting a little bit nervous with the tracking because I thought maybe, like, I wasn't getting it. Tracking took some time. I guess they had to process it. And obviously it was free, so I didn't pay anything for this. So if you're wondering, no, I did not pay for this. I did not spend money to get this with the contest. They send me for free because I won. So if you're wondering that, so let's try to unbox it here. I am filming on my iPhone 17, if you're wondering, on my lavender iPhone 17. Probably in 4K, I would imagine. But yeah, this video is going to 15 minutes. If you guys are sticking around, I appreciate it. It's a little bit of a longer unboxing video, but if you are sticking around, thank you for doing so. And now I think we got it open. That was a little bit of a pain. Ooh, all right. So there is some bubble wrap, so they did package this very well. Now let's get to the main attraction. So here is the box. So they just gave me a plain black box, a little bit surprising because I thought the box would at least say 31 Nights of Halloween Freeform, just like the shirt. But I guess they just gave me a plain box. I'm not complaining. But either way, I'm still going to collect this box as well because it does look like it's a collector's item and everything should stay in this box. So let's check it out. Let's see what's inside. It is pretty heavy. So it looks like there is some stuff in here. It looks kind of heavy here. Very small. And here we go. We're going to lift up the flap. Ooh, and I smell something kind of lavender. Let's see what this is. So here we go, guys. Let's open up the 31 Nights of Halloween Freeform mystery box. All right, let's see. Oh my God. So this is what is inside, if you guys are wondering. So let's check this out. So right off the bat, it says, as you cleanse, so you get this little 31 Nights of Halloween brochure. So it says, as you cleanse your home this All Hallows Eve, Freeform has a new tricks up their sleeve. Enjoy this box of treats and treasures and tune in to 31 Nights of Halloween on Freeform for your viewing pleasure. That is really cool. So right off there, they give you a little bit of a slit. And then look at the back. This is cool as well. This is the 31 Nights of Halloween Watch all October. And they have all of the Halloween movies that were on this year. So if you guys want to take a look at that and pause it, you can. So this is kind of cool. I'm not going to read it all, but starting on October 1st at 5 p.m., you have the Addams Family 1991, Addams Family Values, and Hocus Pocus. And then it goes all the way through October 1st through the 31st. And then on Halloween, you had Casper, Maleficent, and Hocus Pocus. That is really cool how they send you the full schedule of the 31 Nights of Halloween. So this is obviously a collector's item, so I'm definitely going to hold on to this. But that is really cool. So they send you the whole schedule of it. And now inside of here, it's got this little hay. This is really, really cool. So they send me this Disney Tim Burns The Nightmare Before Christmas tarot card deck, which is really cool. So it's got all the Nightmare Before Christmas tarot deck, and this is sealed. So this is a cool collector's item as well. I'm probably not going to open this. I'm probably just going to leave it in the box, but you get a Nightmare Before Christmas tarot deck. Then over here, you get this little wooden thing. I'm not exactly sure what that is. I don't know if that was just for show. And then last but not least, oh, they also give you this little pouch. Let's see what's in here. So inside the ooh, it does have a scent, guys. Ooh, it has like this lavender scent. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but you get these little purple crystals inside in this little pouch. And the crystals have a little lavender like scent to it. So that's kind of cool. So I believe these are like collectibles, I believe, that stay in here. Wow. And if you actually smell it, it does smell like it's like a lavender spooky incense. And then last but not least, we get the Mostly Dead on the inside 31 Nights of Halloween candle. Ooh, and this one actually smells pretty good. It doesn't smell like that. This kind of smells like a spooky purple cookie. Ooh, that is really nice. So you get this right here. Ooh, that is really nice. I can't make out the scent, but that is really nice. So it's got like this spooky sugar Halloween cookie scent. I'm probably not going to like that, but I'm going to leave it as a collector's item. And that is pretty much inside the 31 Nights of Halloween mystery box. So that's all that is inside of it. And you also get the little brochure of the schedule as well. So that's what's inside the mystery box. And I also got the 31 Nights of Halloween shirt as well. So this is what I got. And I really like this. I like the mystery box. I think they did a great job with it. I mean, they gave you some cool items, some cool collectible items. Obviously, I mean, there's only so much that they could fit in this box. But you get a tarot, tarot Nightmare Before Christmas deck. You get a Mostly Dead spooky cookie candle scent. You also get these little spooky crystals inside this pouch with this hay. And then you get the 31 Nights of Halloween schedule and the shirt. So that's pretty much wraps up the video. That is the unboxing. I'm also going to post a reel on my Instagram page as well, so you could stay tuned and check that out on my Instagram, that I'm going to do a reel of it. But thank you for watching the unboxing video of the 31 Nights of Halloween on Freeform. And yeah, I'm planning on doing the contest again next year and try to win another one. It'll probably be a different one. But thank you for watching. And remember, always stay spooky. I can't believe I got some 31 Nights of Halloween stuff. I am the happiest I've ever been. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll be back on the next one. Spookins.